Hey, magnetic souls! I am the Charismatic Catalyst, to magnify your charisma and charm. Today, we will learn the art of communication and unleashing your captivating presence. Get ready to charm the world and leave a lasting impression. Artists are weird, as many people would say. However, what they don't specifically know is that artists are simply gifted individuals. People who have an unlimited flow of creative juices. Isn't it impressive? To take a rundown of an artist presentation portfolio. What is an artist's presentation portfolio? An artist presentation portfolio is regarded as one of the most significant tools in his professional career. It safekeeps and compiles his work and reflects his working style, his professionalism, and the history of his accomplishments. What is the difference between a personal portfolio from that of the disposable one? The personal portfolio is simply used for a personal record. Every time an artist accomplishes another work, he keeps it together with the rest of his finished products. Meanwhile, the disposable portfolio is that which is disseminated to prospect clients or employers. In this way, the presentation portfolio is used to showcase his talents and will likewise be used to assess one's capabilities. It is through the portfolio that some future commissioners will rate as to whether the artist's skills are suited to their own standards. What uses does the portfolio serve? A portfolio not only serves as a history or data sheet of an artist, but it is likewise practical to use, especially during exhibits in galleries. It functions just the same with a directory, where the budding clients look into for some specific designs and ideas, which they deem fit for their own respective purposes. What guidelines should one adhere to, in the preparation of nothing but the top caliber portfolio to present? Create a vision. For an artist to become incredibly successful in the current market status, where competition is fast rising from one point to another, technical skills are often required and deemed helpful in every endeavor that one takes. Every individual has his own craft, and he must make sure that he is the master of his medium. When portfolios are distributed, not only does judgment fall onto the works but to the artist himself as well. Gather ample materials. What can be compiled into a portfolio without the necessary materials? Come up with as much as you can, and remember to include only those works that you find the best among the rest of your masterpieces. Work with the packaging. No one will literally take interest in a portfolio that looks as dull as plain bread. Being an artist, surely, you have all the talents to beautify any uninteresting material that you have. Thus, ensure that the packaging inside and out will be worth all the praises. Plan your design. Never allow any single spot to be open for criticism. For you to be placed under the limelight, know how to put your best foot forward. Show only the best that you have. Experiment with designs, colors, and styles of your medium. A well-rounded artist often brings home the bacon. Edit your portfolio. It will be judged according to the manner of presentation. When you disclose the contents of your portfolio to everyone, it becomes subjectively open to criticism. Carelessness will take your career to an end. Presentation portfolios are the reflection of your soul, when it comes to dealing with your talent and medium. Success only comes to those who work for it. So, what are you waiting for? Now, let us discuss some presentation tips on how to win your audience's attention. Anxious about an upcoming presentation, a speech or a lecture? It is normal to feel nervous every time a speaking engagement gets near. Even best speakers claim to have nervous feeling from time to time, and still ask for presentation tips from fellow public speakers or their mentors. Winning the audience's attention is certainly a big challenge to a public speaker or a presenter, regardless of how big or small his audience is, and regardless of his or her experience as a public speaker. To be able to successfully do that, one must not only be gifted with natural communication skills, but must also be knowledgeable enough about his subject matter. Similarly, he must know how to properly communicate his message to his audience. To help you win your audience attention while doing a presentation, here are some presentation tips you can follow. First, assess your audience needs. It is a big part of preparing for your presentation. Do they need to be informed, persuaded, or entertained? What do they need to know about your topic? Be sure to match your discussion, your speech, or the contents of your presentation with their needs. If your audience realizes that they have nothing to gain from your presentation or your discussion, they won't be interested to listen. Communication experts George Grice and John Skinner recommend that, when seeking to inform the audience, you must project yourself as a mentor. When seeking support to a belief or a cause, project yourself as an advocate. When aiming to amuse the audience, be an entertainer to them. Prepare a presentation that would be able to meet expectations and needs of different kinds of people as much as possible. Second, be presentable. Like an actor performing on stage, you are the center of attention when speaking or presenting to an audience. One way of sustaining your audience interest is to show a desirable image to them. You can do this by dressing appropriately, standing or moving confidently without appearing arrogant, and staying calm and unruffled. By being presentable, you exude authority and mastery of your presentation. It is also one way of establishing rapport with your audience. Third, watch your body language. Simple gestures, facial expressions and hand movements, or even sitting or standing positions could communicate a different and unintended message to your audience. They could suggest meanings that could lose their interest or their respect to you as the presenter. Avoid unnecessary gestures, facial expressions and body movements that could distract your listeners. Fourth, use visual aids. They are effective transmitters of a message. They come in handy when you are lost for words, presenting highly technical concepts, or have been talking for a long time already. It can break the monotony of your presentation or discussion and can help deliver your message clearly and more effectively. Take note, however, that they are only tools for your presentation. They must not be used as your substitute or as an alternate speaker or presenter. There are different kinds of visual aids you can use. Advancements in computer technology allow us to make more effective visual aids such as PowerPoint presentations. They combine texts with images, videos, sound clips, animation and other audio-visual effects. Fifth, establish bond with your audience. It is important to make your audience feel like you are talking to them sincerely. You can achieve this by maintaining eye contact, listening to them intently when they comment or ask questions, and responding to their reactions. If you know of a good public speaker, it would be best to get some presentation tips directly from that person, and to know about his or her public speaking experiences. Nothing beats words of a seasoned speaker who has been there and done that. See you next week. Your presence always adds a touch of charm.